Hey guys, Blacklight here.
Yep.
As you can tell, we
Yep.
have Connor. I don't think I actually
Yep.
need to say that. I don't believe I do. But as you can see here, my good sword is about to break. My second good sword, actually my third one, but one of them burnt in lava when it was pretty new. So I don't even want to think about that.
That was my fault.
No, it wasn't. It was my fault.
I don't know
I
about
dug
it. I don't
straight
know
down
about it.
right above, knowingly. I knew there was lava there, and I dug straight down. Like I actually saw. I felt pretty stupid.
You're bad.
I know I am. And I enchanted another sword. I think last episode. I believe it was last episode, and I got knockback 2, which is not gonna cut it.
Maybe the episode
So
before.
I just slammed my mouse down and clicked the 49 that I was gonna click in a second. So I guess I just did that there. Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh, evil laugh.
Sounds like
I got
fun.
sharpness 4, knockback 2, fire 2.
Ah.
Cool. All right. Let's carry on with the episode. Okay, second thing we're going to do in this PIXLCraft episode is a small little project over here. We got some blank wall space. We're on with Connor right now.
Hey,
Sup,
yo.
Quana.
Yep.
We're going to make a safety incinerator, as I like to call it. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm actually going to do something I don't do very often. Continuous recording here. Where I
Oh
normally
my
just skip
gosh.
stuff. I know, isn't that crazy? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on here? Actually, I need lava, so that's the one thing I won't be able to add at this moment. But the lava will go right there. Basically, it's very cheap. Well, not super cheap, but it's pretty cheap, and I think it's pretty cool. You need 2 pistons, 5 redstone, a redstone torch, 2 buttons, and some blocks, and lava, obviously, because it is an incinerator. So 2 pistons go right here.
Check out Shmahoog on YouTube.
Oh yeah, do it. Just go do it.
Add a
Don't even-
link like in the video, like the whatever.
Don't even think about not doing it.
little box.
That shouldn't even be an option
Yep.
for people. Do you think that should not even be an option for people?
Yeah, it shouldn't be. Ben, thank me later. All right.
You know, actually,
I just gave you a plug.
You did just give me a plug. I just did this a little bit wrong. Pistons, one more block back. Man, I feel stupid now.
You are stupid.
Thank you, that means a lot to me. Sniff. You know, I kind of need to mine that block from underneath you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I
Go
really,
ahead.
that exact
Go
block,
ahead.
actually. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, what? You got hit by a sword. When did that happen? Not sure why that's
When did
happening.
this
Why is that happening, Connor? What's going on?
Connor, why was your face in the way of my diamond sword?
Come on, Connor, pick it up. Goodness.
What are we doing again?
What are you doing?
What are you? What? I'm
What am
curious.
I doing?
Yeah.
I'm insulted.
Think of-
Alright, so next thing we're going to do is a small little project over here where we got some blank wall space. We got Connor
I'll
here
do
with
it.
us.
I'll do it if you want.
You'll do it? Do you know how? I didn't. I started recording this earlier and I love that dirt look here. I was
Yeah,
building
it
this a little
looks
bit
great.
earlier and I realized, I forgot exactly how to make it.
Check out Shmahoog on YouTube.
Yep, plug Shmahoog right now. Just on the screen, plugged.
Shmahoog, yep. Okay, yeah. I plugged him in the previous recording, so I
Yeah.
just put it in a bad time. Ben, thank you later.
Anyway, need 2 sticky pistons, 5 redstone, a redstone torch, some blocks, and 2 buttons. And some lava, obviously. It's a safety incinerator.
YouTube.com/Shmahoog.
Thank you, Connor. I appreciate that.
He's got all the
anyway.
same videos as EBlacklite.
Except better! No. 2 blocks in front of these pistons. Block behind here. And then 2 blocks there.
Shmahoog shenanigans.
It's a wonderful series. Redstone like this.
Just
I'm stuck.
put dirt everywhere.
Thank you. I was wondering why I was stuck, and now I see why.
Just dirt everywhere.
I love dirt. It's my favorite block. Dang it. Connor, you're
Favorite
making this
block
semi-difficult
besides
for me.
Sponges?
I hate sponges. Oh my god.
Love sponges.
Connor, you wanna know why I hate sponges?
Why do you hate sponges, guys?
It wouldn't be because of you, would it?
What?
It wouldn't be because of you. I don't hate sponges because of you. Anyway, this is how it works. This button is your retrieve items button. Let's say you're throwing items in here, and you... Connor! You suck. Don't be a Ben. Don't be a Wesley. Throwing blocks in here, and then... Oh no, I accidentally throw something valuable. Let's say melons are valuable, which they're not. Push this button, and you get your items back. Or if you just throw items in that you don't want, and you press this button, and boom. They're gone.
Oh wait, those burnt. There's lava there.
No, there's no lava.
Okay, good.
I haven't put the lava in yet. Yeah, that's how that works. So I'll get some lava and I'll be right back. Connor.
Oh wait,
And-
do the Hollywood countdown.
I'm not doing the Hollywood countdown. You're a Hollywood countdown. Lava is in. Where are
Gosh,
you?
that's so Hollywood.
You're so Hollywood. That's a tear. I know. I hate people who use that comeback, so I feel bad that I'm using it because I really hate it. Cobblestone.
What?
La la.
Cobblestone's a comeback?
No. Oh, that's lovely. And I'm just gonna put a sign up, I guess.
Can it say Boys Club No Girls Allowed?
I love your spelling on it too.
That's how you spell it, Elias. When you're talking about a 6-year-old's boys club, that's how you spell it. Haven't you seen Little Rascals?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm typing. I can't type and think at the same time, which is probably a really bad thing. Thank you. You break that sign, you die. By the way. Too bad memories, Connor. Bad memories.
How many times did he break that?
I don't know. I should have counted. It was something like
Go
5 or
back
6.
and watch the video.
5 or 6, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back when I think
Did
of
you-
what we're gonna do next. What? Sorry.
Did you edit that out?
No, I didn't. I left it in, of course,
Good, that's good.
so people could see the terror of Ben.
And did
Alright.
Ben get his thumbnail? Did the sign?
I have no idea.
I gotta find
He
that.
hasn't put up that episode, I don't think yet. All right, I'll be right back.
Chaz Bono's back.
He is. I feel like this guy has just been
It's
watching me. It is you? This is you.
Me.
Okay. I've walked past
least
this
the
place a
name
lot recently. This has been where I've been going up and down quite a bit, because I've been working down here and stuff. I've actually been cleaning up this area headed down. I feel like he's been watching me the whole time. I can't even hit him. I think we're just gonna block him up in there. And I'll leave his feet exposed so we can see him. So, if he despawns, we'll know. But I mean, he's just kind of there. He's chilling. So yeah, kind of scared now. I've been busy. I've been working for quite a while off camera here, just because I didn't want to have to take up too much time in this particular video on this. But as you can see, we've got the walls mostly done here. And I've done a lot of work down here in this area, room type thing. We got this cool ceiling pattern going on. I've started filling out the other side here. We don't have any units here because I want to put it kind of. Hello, Mike B. Hello, Mike B. I haven't seen him on it actually a while. That's cool. I plan on putting a bridge down to there. Thank you, Mike B. I actually just uploaded episode 19 of PIXLCraft, so that's what he's talking about. Anyway, we've got room for dirt, blaze rods, which I actually don't have any extra, but I literally have the exact amount that I want to store in the chest up there, so next time we use the blaze farms, blaze rods will start getting stored down here. I'm actually just about to do that. He's spoiling the surprise. Gosh, Mike B. Anyway, that's going to be our main project for today. I was actually just about to say that, so thank you, Mike B. Snow here. We got rotten flesh. Tell me if you have any better ideas for what blocks to use. I'm just using jungle planks, because that's the only thing I could think of that kind of, I don't know, kind of looks like the color, I guess. Not really. I don't know, I couldn't really think of anything besides red wool, but we're already using red wool over here for spider eyes. So we'll see what I can think of. And then we have one slide empty over here. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. And now I'm going to get some materials ready, because we're actually going to start working on the tower that Mike B just mentioned. So I'm going to gather some materials. Oh, hello there, Mike B. And then we'll get started. An interesting little fact about the PIXLCraft series is that I've never had a project. What the heck's going on right there? Okay, fair enough. I've never had a project that's taken longer than one episode, but I think that's about to change. This is not even close to the final height, and actually I already have a few things I know want to change about this. But this is close to the design we'll be using. You can see I only have about half of it done here in this creative world, because I didn't really need to do the rest. It's just going to be a copy of over here, and right here and right over there is just going to be a copy of what's right here, so I didn't really need to build that. And I really didn't even need to build that over there, but I just wanted to be able to see it like this, to see what it would look like from the side there. But yeah, I already know, you can see that this is kind of made up of segments and layers. Like each of these nether brick areas is a segment, and each layer is a certain, like, width, I guess you could say, or I guess is a certain radius from the center. So yeah. Right now, all these layers, and I was about to build this one up a second segment there, every layer only takes up 2 segments. And I want to make it an increasing amount of segments per layer, so this one would have 2, this layer would have 3, so this would be up 1 more, and this one would have 4 when I finished it. So yeah, that's how I want to do that. I think that'll look really cool. So we're going to flip over to PIXLCraft. Oh yeah, and actually, the door ties in pretty well with this. I think that looks pretty cool right there. It almost looks like a face, actually, like eyes, nose, mouth, like teeth almost. So I think that looks pretty cool. So we'll flip on over to PIXLCraft, and I guess we'll get started. I might start crying because this is kind of scary. So I'll be over there, and I'll be right back. So I think our resources that we currently have might get us farther than I actually originally thought. As it turns out, down here, right here is where we need to stop building that first layer, basically, because it goes right into this hill here. Like, at all. We don't have to do anything on it, really. And then over on the other side, we've really only got to do it till about, I'd say maybe here. Actually, it might be poking out of the ground all the way around here, but it'll be such a small amount that we won't really need that many resources to build it. So our resources may get us farther than I thought. I thought we'd only be able to maybe get that first kind of layer thing done, but it looks like that won't even take very much at all. It's getting dark. I'm gonna go sleep, and then I'll be right back. I've been working on the first layer here, and I think I like how it kind of looks with this kind of partially in the ground type thing. You can see how it's more open over here, and it's slowly kind of creeping into the ground there. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm getting some lag right now, which is curious. I'm going to restart my game after this. Normally seems to help that. And right here, just goes straight into this cliffside. But I think it'll kind of look cool how it's kind of emerging from the cliffside. So I'm going to do a little bit more work, and I'll be right back. At this point, the first layer is technically complete. As you can see, this entire area is completely buried as of now, but it will be out of the ground once we move up in the layers. Yeah, I think it looks pretty awesome right now. You can see it just kind of fades away into the mountain. I kind of really like that. I think it looks really good. I really haven't done much. I really just added this border going around since I last showed this, but just figured I'd show it since technically done with the first layer. That looks really cool. I like how it's looking in this area. It doesn't really fit with any of the other buildings around here. Everyone else seems to be using wood more than stone. But I'm changing it up around here, using some stone. I think the button looks pretty cool. In my other design, I had a stair, upside down stair there. But I totally forgot about putting the button, so that doesn't look too bad either. Still, it looks like a face when you're heading down these stairs as well. I might take out this part so we can see this as we walk down. I think that'd be pretty cool. But you can see it kind of looks like a face. Fades away into the mountain here. I actually forgot some blocks. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I might actually take away some of the mountains so you can see it a little bit more here. But we'll see how it looks once I build up a little bit more. So I'm going to get started on the next layer here. Alright, so I figured I would do a little recording actually showing how I'm building this rather than just showing my progress. If you look at this kind of ring, or partial ring of netherrack, you'll see that it's not really connected directly to any other blocks. So I want to show how I'm actually doing this, just in case someone's building something similar to this. This is how I do it. I'll actually place extra blocks along the ring that I'm standing on, so that I don't have to place like blocks here and then go back and break them later. That'd be difficult. Go through like this till we get to the end here, and then I just go along and I excuse me, take out the extra blocks we placed. Ooh, Optifine being special there. So yeah, I found that that's probably the quickest and easiest way to do that. I guess it kind of takes unnecessary durability away from your pick, but I feel like it's probably just worth it in the end. And I fell. Also how I build these things. It's a lot more difficult to build the bottom ones because I have these upside down stairs, and half slabs. The top one's easier because they're not upside down. Come over here. We'll just do this one, I guess. Build up a couple blocks here. Oh, I'm doing the top one, right? Yeah, I'm doing the top one. Place blocks like this. Actually, that glowstone's gonna be obnoxious. Oops. Meant to break that with my pick. Oh well, too sad. Or too bad, so sad. Blocks here. I need slabs. So it's pretty repetitive, but I don't mind doing it. I actually haven't done anything repetitive in quite a long time, so it's kind of nice. And then this is done right here. So yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm really liking how it's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this ring here, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I think we're gonna have to stop on this tower for this episode at least, because I'm almost at a nether brick, and each of those little panels you see right there, like that little part that I'm moving my mouse along, takes about 20 nether brick. So I mean, there's 8 of those, so I kind of need a lot more than I have. I need like 4 times as much as I have. Yeah, and I'm also gonna need more nether fence and stairs. I think I might have enough stairs though. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to stop this for today, because I don't really see how I could actually continue it, unless I went and harvested materials, which I don't want to do right now. We're also getting very low on glowstone. I don't think I'd have enough glowstone to finish this. Zombie, get out here. So you saw the view from over on top of that little podium that I come out on from the log elevator. So now let's show this from the front. Hopefully we don't get ambushed by any creepers or anything. Door. Up here would be a good place. Getting a little lag spike there. So I think that looks really good. That looks cool. I really like that. And it's gonna look even better when I start building it up higher and higher. So like I said before, this layer is gonna be 3 tall. And as you can see, I actually, I'm not using that design that I actually built on camera. Because I forgot I had to build up one more layer. So I built that instead, and I did that for all 4 sides. So that'll be up one more little tier, and then we'll do the next layer, which will be 4 tiers tall. So this thing's gonna look pretty impressive when we're all done. I think it already looks pretty cool, but I mean, once when you get the height on there, it just looks really awesome. I actually had to do some messing around with the wiring to fit it in there. I actually didn't really have enough space, so I had to change the wiring around. So that was a bit of a challenge. Actually, it took me a while. So yeah, I'm gonna stop recording for a little bit, and I kind of just want to end the episode here, although that'll mean it'll be under 20 minutes, which I haven't done really like ever for PIXLCraft. Especially recently, I've been doing like half-an-hour episodes, so I'll try to think of something else to do. But I'm not gonna work on this anymore for this episode, because that took a long time. That took like 2 hours to do, maybe even 2.5, 3 hours. So that's a big project that we're working on. So I guess I'll try to think of something else to do, and then we'll do it. So I figured we'd do a little bit of work at the Blaze farm here. We're gonna need to be, or at least I'm gonna need to be spending a lot of time in the Nether pretty soon. Shmoog. How do you spell it? Shmoog. There we go. Oh, terrible job. Probably did that. No, I did that right. Anyway, I figured we'd do a little bit of work in the Nether here. Just to finish this off. I might clean up this area, but I'm not sure if I will. But I know I want to make an enchantment room here. So I'm gonna hop in a Skype call with Shmoog there, and then I'll start working on the enchantment table area. Okay, we're here with Shmoog.
5, 4, 3,
I knew
2.
it. I knew you would. He's making fun of me because I always say that after he started his recordings.
I don't get the point of counting down.
I do it so that you know when I'm starting recording. I'm trying to be courteous.
But you said, okay, I'm gonna record.
Yeah, and then I'm letting you know exactly when.
So I can be prepared to go, Chaz Bono.
I know, when Connor's there, I really gotta do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've got the enchantment room here. By the way, I made an enchantment room in the
Well, what the
Blaze
viewers
farm.
don't know is Connor just says Chaz Bono all the time, just hoping that you're recording.
Yeah, sometimes he just does it randomly.
And most of the time.
Most of the time.
But they don't know that.
Alright, so by the way, if you want to just bring your diamond tool into the Nether, like to the Blaze farm, if you're gonna use it, there's an enchantment table there now.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I've cleaned up the wall back here too, so it's a nice little enclosed room.
Okay.
We gotta make this entrance into it nicer though. So yeah, I'll be back when we work on something else. Okay, I was originally going to end the episode right here, but I figured, you know what? That would mean this episode would be a stunning 20 minutes long. And it has been, by the way, I'm using one of my many efficiency 4s I have, and I also brought along a silk touch for some glowstone, because we need some of that too. But that would mean that would be a very, very short episode. My sounds sound a little bit loud to me. I'm going to turn it down to 15. Close enough. Yeah, and recently my PIXLCraft episodes have been like 30 minutes long, which I think is a good length. I mean, you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. You can stop around 20 minutes. You really don't miss too much. But for the people who do enjoy the longer videos, they get to have the longer video. And I feel like really 20 minutes is not enough time to get a sufficient amount of stuff done. So I figured I'd just show what I do to collect nether brick here. I figured that this is the best way. It makes the stronghold look pretty ugly, but really I don't care that much. I'm not one of those people who wants to, you know, preserve natural landscape all that much. I mean, I around my house I like to, but like, you know, when it's just in the nether out of the way, somewhere I'm not going to go too often, I don't really care that much. And this actually goes pretty quick if you got an efficiency pick. Oh yeah, that was, I fell down into lava once, and luckily I had a fire resist potion, but I was stuck down there, and then I just dug my way up and happened to come out right here, so that was pretty good. So that's what that is. That's a good, funny story. I wonder where does this lead to? Where exactly did I go down? So I figured this would be a good time, just showing you how I collect some nether brick, to ask if you have any suggestions. Yeah, you can see I fell down, I think just right down here, and I was like, oh no, and I swam over here. So do you have any suggestions for the series? It's been going on for a while. I believe this is, what, episode 20? So, I mean, what are your thoughts so far? Any criticism, any compliments? Hit me with it. I don't care. You could tell me, you know, oh, it's awful, I hate everything you do. Whatever. Just tell me why. Give me reasons so I can fix these things. If you think, you know, maybe you want longer episodes, I could do that. It'd be harder for me to get videos up, but I definitely would be able to do it. If you want shorter episodes, so that maybe you can watch them, you know, more often, but I could get them out more often too. Like, you could watch the whole thing easier, and they don't take up as much of your time. Anything, you know, if you know, normally what I'm doing right here, I don't show resource gathering, I don't talk for extended periods of time in this series. I say I'm going to do this, and then I do it, and then I show it. That's what I've been doing. Are you guys a fan of that style? Because that's, I felt like that's the kind of thing I like to watch, so I just thought I'd do it. If you guys want me to talk more, just like I'm doing right now, maybe not talk about asking for suggestions, but actually just talk about anything. You know, if there's any topics you want me to talk about, and do you guys want to hear more about my life? I mean, I never thought I'd really want to don't really care too much about people who I watch videos. I don't really care too much about their life, although, you know, it's interesting once in a while to hear a little bit about the person. So, I mean, leave suggestions. I'm open to anything. I'll try anything if it sounds like a good idea. So yeah, I just figured I'd show a little bit of this. This is basically what I do, and that's why you noticed, you may have noticed in, I don't know which episode it was. I think it might have been last episode. I believe so. Where I ran all the way here. You might have seen that there was like a whole path that was just kind of destroyed. Like, it didn't really have any of this. That's because I had just taken it all out, and it's near the beginning, out in the open, which is, I don't know how I pulled that off. And I killed the ghast on my way here. Yeah, look how much you get here. It doesn't take too long either, and I've got so many of these efficiency picks. Look how much it's already gone, though. I remember when it used to seem like a diamond pick lasted forever. Like, it was like a diamond pick never ran out. I guess, though, actually, talk about enchantments a little bit here. With the efficiency, it lasts just as long as a regular diamond pick, but it doesn't feel like it because you mine so much quicker. It lasts for a shorter amount of time, but just as many uses. So really, in a way, it actually doesn't last as long. I mean, it's good to have efficiency, because if you're breaking the same amount of blocks, you want to do it as fast as possible. But in reality, you're actually, your diamond pick doesn't last as long, like, time-wise. And I'm not sure if, I guess that's a good thing. I actually want to collect some of these fences, too, so I don't have to make them, because they actually are quite expensive to make. So it'd just be good to collect some of them, I guess. I normally don't do that, though. And you can see, and then I can just tear out these whole things, these kind of archways, because what's kind of interesting about these strongholds, the generation code for them when they're buried in a cliff and when they're not is the same. So you can see these things that are coming down. These are the arches that you see on the ones that are exposed. Like, you know, those big kind of arches on some of them. I wonder if we can see it here. Right here. This thing. That's what this is. Right here. That's what this is. So I think that's kind of interesting. Although I think they actually cut off, yeah, at a certain point. Like, you can see it doesn't go down any farther, but the arch actually starts and then it doesn't continue. So that's kind of interesting about these little stronghold things. So yeah, I think that's a good little amount of talking here. I know I said we probably weren't going to work on the tower anymore, but I think we're going to finish that layer that we didn't quite finish, that we need to get one more section on to finish. So I think that's what we're going to do to finish off this episode. So I'm going to finish gathering some more resources, and then I'll be back. It's the rolling hills of the Nether. As you can see, I've taken out this whole floor type thing, just adjusted my mic there. I normally leave the walls because I feel like they actually takes longer than mining out the floor. I don't know why, so I normally leave the walls there. But if I ever need it, you know, I can always come back to this. I don't know why, I just like to leave the walls there. It's kind of just a weird thing. Did I leave some fence? Yeah, I did leave some fence. There's so many ghasts outside. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered. Nice thing about this is a little Nether survival tip. Take a fire resistance potion into the Nether with you, and I know a lot of people would just drink it right upon getting there, but just leave it in your hotbar. If you fall into lava, and if you have even just regular unenchanted iron armor, you know, you have the time of the fall, and then the time that you're actually in the lava. Like, I mean, you do have a while that you survive, so you do have enough time to drink it. So that's just a little tip for you. Figured I'd share that. So just keep it in your hotbar, and if you fall, you can always drink it in time. So yeah. Now, dealing with gas is not the easiest thing in the world when you don't have a bow on you. Oh, come on. Come on. Ugh. I was so close. Get back down here. Adjust my mic while you're derping about up in the sky. Come on, right down here. Land on my head. I dare you. I dare you to land on my head! And you don't even drop anything. Screw you, Ghast. But yeah. I came up here because there's a nice little patch of glowstone off in the distance there. And I killed another Ghast off camera. And I saw a third one. I'm like, oh. Easy pickings. Look at this guy. This guy's screwed. You're about to just become the subject to my wrath. You picked a bad spot to spawn, my friend. A very, very bad spot to spawn. Another Ghast here. Looks like I've been here before. Probably collecting glowstone at some point. Alright, where was that glowstone I saw? I don't even know anymore. Well, there's some over here, so it doesn't even matter. Although that's actually quite a long fall down there. Where's that glowstone I saw? Anyway, I'm gonna find a good patch, and I'll be right back. Alright, that's where we were just standing a moment ago, and I've traversed the land over to here. So yeah, I saw this nice little patch of glowstone that was right over this little cave, so it's easy to get. Silk Touch Efficiency 3. I actually didn't bring my partially used, I actually have to use it at this point, and look at this pick. Just from mining this. I mean, that gives you scale. Diamond picks really don't last that long. This efficiency, it doesn't have unbreaking, so it actually will last less time than that unbreaking one that's half gone. Like, that unbreaking one that's half gone will probably last 3 times as long as this brand new one. And this is efficiency to get glowstone, so we can just do this and get glowstone like it's nobody's business. So yeah, I just go around hunting glowstone patches and do this to them. I normally would use a fortune pick, and you get like 95% of the time. Ooh, that's a nice big patch. 95% of the time, you'll get 4 pieces. Sometimes you'll get 3, but I mean it's pretty close. But why not use Silk Touch if I have it? Because it saves you a little bit of time. Because you get a piece of glowstone every time, guaranteed. So this is another little easily accessible patch. I actually have to come quite far from spawn to get this stuff. I've wiped out most of the glowstone near spawn. It's just gone because I've taken it. No one else has really been going after glowstone. It's really only me. We can make this jump. Feather falling for the win. Yeah, half a heart. Look at that. That looks like a nice patch, although it might be over lava. Let's find out. I really hope we can make this fall. Let's find out. Yes. Don't even flinch, man. I love this. How the heck am I getting back? That is a good question. Lots and lots of, oh my goodness, it's like Glowstone Valley here. I'll tell you what, lots and lots of derp towering to get back from here. I don't know how else I'd do it. So I'm just gonna click Glowstone to my heart's content down here. Really not too much of a threat from gas, so it's mostly covered, except for up there. And there's lots of glowstone, so I'm just gonna gather some of this, and then I guess I'll meet you back in the overworld. If I could ever find my way back, man. I want that patch right there. That one right there so badly. But there is no way that is happening. It's touching lava, and you can't obsidianize anything. So that patch is not obtainable. Look at all these gigantic patches right over lava. It's sad to see them go. I guess we've got enough over land. I just thought I'd show you that sad story right there. We'll be back in the overworld, this time for real. Alright, it took me almost all of my food and my fire resistance potion, but I made it back finally. It took me about 25-30 minutes of just walking to get back. I ate almost all my food. I was doing a lot of jumping, you know, pillaring and stuff. I had, you know, like I think maybe a little over 2 stacks of melons, so I ate almost all of it. And I ended up losing my fire resistance potion. I fell in lava right next to the shore, so I had to drink that, and I was fine. But yeah, so we made it back. This is our haul. Tons of nether brick, you know, over 9 stacks, so that's awesome. Over a stack of fences also, which is really good, because I need quite a bit of those as well. And glowstone for days. And gas tiers, which is also good. Put the gas tiers away. This is where I keep my, you know, stuff I need to store in my potions unit. Gunpowder. Getting lag right now. I think because I haven't been in the overworld for very long, so terrain's still generating in. Yeah, so I'm going to get my inventory organized, and we are going to return to working on the tower for just a little bit longer. Alright, I've completed this second layer type thing, and that's where we're going to end this episode here. Went from it was going to be one of the shortest episodes ever, about 20 minutes, or at least in a while, to one of the longer ones, I think, or maybe the longest. I think this is probably going to be almost 35 minutes by the time I'm done with this little segment here, and I had the intro and outro and everything. So here's the view from the top of the log elevator over here. I'm just going to climb on top here. So it looks like from here. And, you know, you can see it's getting some height on it. Even from where the bottom layer's cut off, it still is starting to look kind of impressive there. And I'm thinking about replacing those half slabs with stairs, but I'm not going to do that in this episode. We'll do that next time. Here's how it looks from the walkway. We'll just jump up here real quick. This is probably the most impressive view because this is where it's the tallest. And then when we're actually approaching my house, I need to clear away this so we can see it. But yeah, it's looking pretty impressive. So that's where we're gonna end this episode, guys. I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the stuff we did in this episode. We got quite a bit done. We worked on the blaze farm, worked on the mass storage room a lot. I did so much off-camera work in this episode. Not just AFKing, which is my normal, all the time I spend in game. You know, all the time building this, all the time on the mass storage room. So I've been doing a lot of building here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I normally don't ask for this, but on the videos where I do a lot of work kind of off-camera, I will ask for this occasionally. If you did enjoy the video, please leave it a like. I put a lot of work into this one. And actually, I've got the day I'm recording this little segment, I've got to edit, render, and upload it to get back on my usual schedule, because I'm a day behind right now, and I have been for about a week, so I want to get back on. So I gotta edit, render, and publish this today, so I'm gonna get on that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.